We are on Oholot, Perek Zayin Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah in the 7th chapter, Masechet Oholot. So we talked about the idea of what's called Sof Tum'ah Latzeit. Tum'ah wants to get out of the house. And we also have alluded to in previous Mishnayot, we've learned before, that when we learned this Mishnah, so let's learn it straight out. Hameid Babayit, if you have a deceased in the house, Ubo Ptachin Harbe, and it has many openings, many exits. So I have in my house, in your house, we have a bunch of windows and a bunch of doors. Now, if the person dies in the house, kulam tmeim, all of the exits and all of the windows, all of the possible egresses, ways of getting out of the house are tamei, and therefore, if you have kelim, if you have vessels under the doorway or in the windowsill or what have you, they're all tamei. But niftach echad mehem, if you open one of them, hu tamei v'kulam tehorim, then that one is tamei, but the other ones are tahor. Let's look at the Bartanura for a second. Okay. All of the kelim, kol tamei munachim tachat hamashkof, all of them under the lintel, shal petach, of the opening, bechalal haptachim, in the space of these openings, meaning even in the doorways or the windowways, okay, kulam tmeim, they're all tamei, afa pisha ptachim nu'ulim, even though they're locked. Why? Degazu chachamim tuma ala makom shu derech yitziat tuma, because the chachamim made a gzeira, they made a decree that all these places that are egresses, that are exits, is that the word, are tamei. Shel sofo shamet latzeit derech sham. In the end, the maid is going to leave, going to exit that way, and we don't know which one. Okay, and therefore all of them are tamei. But chashav lo tzio be'echad mehem o bechalon shu arba al arba trachim. If you thought to take the mate, the deceased, out of one of them, you pick a door. You're like, I'm going to take out the front door, or the window that's 4x4 tfachim. Hitzil al kol ptachim. Then you saved all of the ptachim. Then if you had in mind, or you can designate afterwards. You can save them. You can prevent them from becoming tamei. How? Beit Shammai Omrim. Beit Shammai says, Yachshov ad shelo yamu tamei. You have to have the intention before the mate dies, and therefore you say, okay, when Lo Aleinu, grandma dies, we're going to take her out the front door. And then all the other doors, all the kelim in the other doors, even on the outside of the house, anything in the house is tamei. But even the kelim on the outside or under the doorways are now tahor, other than the front door. Beit Hillel omrim af misham. But Beit Shammai says, if the person dies, then the tumah is there. Okay, and the tumah is there under the doorways. Even if now I say I'm going to take out the front door. But Beit Hillel says, af mishamei. Even after the person dies, you can say, okay, now I'm going to the front door. Then only the front door is now tamei, and you remove the tumah from the outside of the other windows. The other windows. And therefore, I guess if you put a kli if somebody would come and put, like the milkman would come and put it on the side door, then that milk would not be nitma. So let's say you have a doorway or an opening that was satum, that was sealed. You sealed off a window or a door, and you decided to open it. Beit Shammai says, okay, that doorway or that opening only works, okay, when you actually open it enough to take out the mate, which is an opening of 4 tfachim wide. Beit Hillel says kishiyat chil. Well, that's only kishiyat. You don't have to actually get the job 4 tfachim wide, 4x4. You just have to start. Umodim b'poteach betchila, but they agree that if you're opening up an opening, like you're banging a door out of a wall, poteach betchila, you're starting a new opening, then shiftach arba tvachim. Then it only works as an egress to have the tuma be only in that opening when you actually open it arba tvachim, because the door or the window never existed beforehand. Let's stop here. Dedicate our learning to memory. My father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.